Good morning. It's my latest morning yet. My shins are still hurting, so my left one is starting to feel a little bit better, but my right one is now starting to hurt kind of in the same way. So I decided to sleep and kind of give it some rest. I'm still going to push it today, I think. So, because it's only going to take about 2-ish days to get to Agua Dulce, where I can charge my stuff and do like a short resupply, because I don't know if I have about less than 100 miles to get to Hiker Town. And so I have enough food for then, but I tried my first ramen bomb last night, dude. Sheesh, that was good. I had the garlic baby reds with Parmesan cheese, and I had my own Parmesan, so I put that in there too, and the beef ramen, and that was so good. And it was stuffing. It was really stuffing. So it's probably another reason why I feel like slogged down today. I mean, every day I camp, I'm like, I should take a zero, because I haven't taken another zero since Idlewild. And so that's like 3 weeks ago almost. Well, no, it is like 3 weeks ago. And so, yeah, I've been just going nonstop since then. And I mean, it's not terrible, but I've just pooped today. I plan on doing around a 20-mile day today. I'll hike into the night probably. It's not too bad. I may take an alternate, which is the Pacific Highway. I'm not entirely sure, because that knocks off like maybe a mile or two, and then I could easily crush the rest of it. But it just depends. Most people don't really think you should be doing that, but I might do it anyway just to say fuck it, because my next water source is the Mill Creek Fire Station, and I would get there in about 4.5, 5 miles instead of 7. But I mean, it'd be nice if they had a charge, because that's really the only thing, the reason why I need to keep going. If I didn't have to charge my stuff, I have an extra battery bank that I haven't used yet, but it's a Nitecore, and Nitecores are kind of unreliable. And I have like a charge and a half, maybe a little bit over a charge and a half for my phone on my 20,000 milliamp power bank. So we'll see, I suppose. Great camp last night. I slept great. The only thing is that this morning there was a bird stuck in the tree. Well, not stuck. There was a bird sitting in the tree, and it was just loud, and it was unlike a bird I've heard before. So it was just loud screaming at like 4 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, dude, I almost threw a rock at the tree, but I didn't. I did not do that. I just let it be what it was, and then it eventually went away. So I'm glad I did that. But yeah, I got woken up because it got so hot in my tent, man. Like, it's just so hot in here. And so I'm just slowly packing up. I'm not even getting up to pack up. I'm just laying down and slowly putting stuff together. I ate breakfast, which isn't really breakfast. It's a Pop-Tart and a few granola bars, which is like 400 calories, 500 calories, which isn't that bad. Yeah, and I have about 1.5 liters of water to get me to the next water source, which I've been playing it that way. I've been doing about 5 liters or 5 miles per liter. So it doesn't do me that bad, though the sun is out today and it's supposed to be warm. But we're up in elevation, so it's not going to be too crazy. But yeah, today's just a slog. I'm having a hard time actually motivating myself to get up. I feel a little bit better now than I did when I first woke up. But yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you would feel the same way if you were hiking for, a month basically. I'm on day 25 today, so that's pretty nuts. But my average is going up, so I'm rocking like a 16.5 mile average, which is great because I need to add like an extra like 50 miles on top of what I've done already at this spot to maintain a good average to be done in the time frame that I want. So I just have to do some serious days here soon. So I might once my legs start healing, I'll start crushing through. I plan on doing a pretty decent section in the Mojave. Most people do the 20-mile stretch in one night, and I plan on doing an extra 25 miles to Tehachapi from Hikertown, which is a pretty decent stretch, and I plan on doing that one in one night. I'm gonna probably do that by myself just because I like being by myself. It's, I stay motivated by myself. If I'm hanging out with people, then I stop with them, and then I lose my pace and lose my momentum. So that's kind of the thing that I'm doing. I'll probably run into people again. I'm bouncing around from group to group. I'm an outsider. You guys remember reading that book, The Outsiders? I remember that book. That was a really good book. I might try to find that as an audiobook and just listen to that because I enjoyed that book. But I downloaded a bunch of audiobooks and I'm not sure how I feel about them, but I'm going to try to listen to a few today and just get going. But anyway, love you.
It's really pretty out here. I mean, honestly, you'd forget you're in the desert until you look over there. But it's really pretty today. I took a couple-hour break, was able to charge my stuff. You really forget about these simple pleasures. Having a fully charged battery at all times, Like, kind of stressful. There's been some situations where I'm like running out of fuel, or I'm running out of power, I have no water. It's good to be back at square one. I have all my water. The next water source is about 3 miles away, and that's the last water source until Acton, which is like a whiles away, like 25 miles away. So it's gonna be a decent carry. But I'm gonna try to get up early. I know I say that all the fucking time, but I really am gonna try to get up early tomorrow and crush out some serious miles so I don't have to worry about that water. Right now I'm headed to camp, which is about 13-ish miles away, and I've done about 11 today so far, 11 or 12, and yeah. So today will be a big day, but I gotta do it. I want to make sure I get to town. I want some Mexican food. Oh yeah, Mexican food in California. Oh, so good. And they have big servings too, which is gonna be fantastic. And maybe get some small resupply just to get me to Hikertown. I'm less than 100 miles to Hikertown, which is awesome. Awesome. I didn't believe that I would get this far, but I am getting this far. One step at a time, I'm walking home. And before you know it, I'm after Tehachapi, baby. But I did just get news today that the norovirus is spreading just after Tehachapi, which is great. And you get that from touching people. You also get that from whack water sources, which is what I've been avoiding this whole time. I've only been doing running water. But I'm not sure what the sources look like after Tehachapi. I do know that the water sources from here to Tehachapi are less than ideal. So I might have to dig into stuff that I don't really want to do. But yeah, I mean, I've been alive this far, so I think I'll be okay. But I definitely don't want to get norovirus. It's not pleasant, especially when you're on trail and it's hot as heck. It's not fun. So let's hope I avoid that, and then I can meander my way into the Sierra, which I'm less than 300 miles to the Sierra. Right now, I'm like around 420 miles, something like that. I'm probably past that now. But Kennedy Meadows is 702, so I'm definitely well within the 300 miles to Kennedy Meadows, which is awesome. And that's where the High Sierra officially starts. So let's get there. Yeah. I'll check in with y'all later. Wow. I have about 9 more miles to go till I'm done camping, but the sunset, it's pretty. I love this time of day. The rays are so golden brown. I love it. And it just makes the vibrancy in the flowers and the plants just so vibrant. And I love it. But I'm going about 3-ish miles uphill, and then it's pretty much all downhill to my campsite. Staying at the North Fork Ranger Station tonight, where I'm about 18-ish miles from Agua Dulce, which is pretty badass. And yeah, just cruising, man. I've done about 15 miles already today, but I got up late, so that's why, because it's like 6 o'clock now, so that's why I'm like running a bit behind. But by the end of today, I'll be doing 24 miles, which is fantastic. And then that makes tomorrow a little bit easier day because it's all downhill, which is fantastic too. And there is an RV spot that is a $5 shower, so I might do that. I'll skip the laundry, but it might not be nice. It might be nice to take a shower, though I had one in Wrightwood not too long ago. I'm going anywhere between 7 to 10 days without a shower, and actually that doesn't bother me too much, so I think I might be able to push it to Tehachapi, but we'll see. I might take a 0 in Tehachapi, but I don't know yet. We'll see, but we're not too far. We're not too far from the end of this map. Super ready for it. But just cruising along, man. Trying to get done with the day. I feel like after 15 or so miles, my body starts to feel tired. But I think I could hit 24, no problem. 9 miles isn't that bad. And then if you just check it out by mile, then and before you know it, you're there. So I should be at camp in like 3.5 hours. So right around closing time. Closing time. Yeah. I like that song too. But just making my way downtown. Dude, I got that song stuck in my head. Should download it just to listen to it, just to get it out. But yeah. Making my way to Agua Dulce tomorrow, where I'm gonna go get some Mexican food. Let's go. Sunset looking divine. Oh man. Came from that way, and I'm still walking forward. But look at that beautiful sunset. Nice. Got a better view of the sun there. Super pretty. Super cool, super cool.
Bye.